Punch says customs plan enrolling retired officers into healthcare program. Also, away from that, appeal court decides Sokoto governorship election Monday. And Jack's boss hails Akpom. That's on the sports side. Away from that story, court stops Society of Engineers election. So the major story, banking consolidation. Mega banks boast 10 trillion naira capital base. Others seek fresh investors. There are two writers to that story. It says Wema Bank, Fidelity, others set for right issues. Over 8 rational regional banks may require new capital. CBN may give lenders 12 to 24 months timeline for capital raising. Central Bank urged to engage banks' shareholders. Lawmakers push for 32 new federal varsities. Armed robbers invade Ogun Poly communities, shoot students. And some more stories says governorship bid, hotel cancels Obaseki's deputy venue booking. Companies raise salaries by 4.6 trillion naira in 6 months, according to the NBS. Lecturers shortage hits varsities. ASU blames JACPA IPPIS. And we take just one more story before we move on to another paper from the Punch this morning. This one says our first Airbus A22 300 aircraft, a game changer, according to Ibom Air.
Okay, let's go to the Tribune newspaper today. Why CBN governor is right on bank recapitalization. That's according to experts. The writer says inflation, naira depreciation, weakening capital adequacy of banks. Want national, regional, and international banks to coexist. Front page of the Tribune today. Obaseki deputy set for showdown, fixed event for same venue. Multiple bank charges amid rising inflation worry Nigerians. Petroleum minister wades into LPG supply, price hike challenges and others. NJC panel meets tomorrow to pick 11 new Supreme Court justices. Ex-CJN Kutige's son, Abiru Samani, others on the Federal Judicial Council priority list favored. NTLA nabs organizers of Osun illicit drug party tagged Unholy Alliance. That's also coming from the Tribune today. We have surpassed our first year good governance target, says Governor DENIKE. Suspense in Plateau over moves to inaugurate State House of Assembly. ECOWAS condemned attempted coup in Sierra Leone, also from the Tribune today.
From the Nation newspaper, airline explained diversion of Abuja-bound flight to Asaba. ECOWAS condemns attempt to truncate democratic government in Sierra Leone. Group debunks allegation against NLTF. Why production of entrepreneurs' industry-oriented skills graduates is priority by Varsity. SANU sensitizes officials to retirement. Customs seek separate pension administration. How to stop clashes among security agencies. That's an editorial from the Nation newspaper. France to increase trade partnership with Nigeria. Chinese varsity develops power sector talents for Nigeria. National Market Council to boost SMEs, businesses coming. And some more stories out of the Nation newspaper. This one says Shaibu's declaration renews Edo 2024 battle with Obaseki. CBN revises measures to cut food, energy, inflation, monetary, macroeconomic direction and outlook.
All right, to the Guardian now. Banks brace for new monetary policy, conduct and regulation. Front page, you can see the various policies introduced by Cardoso, the new CBN governor there. New framework for payment service policies, monetary tightening to continue till the second quarter of next year. New capital base for banks. New forex guidelines and legislation. They also are looking at ensuring price stability and fighting food inflation in the country. Front page of The Guardian has details. School scare. Sierra Leone declares curfew as ECOWAS condemns plot. Guba aftershock. Kogi queries monarch as APC gives Kano AG ultimatum. MBS rather, that's the National Bureau of Statistics, as imperative of creating stronger and vibrant data system in the country. Serap urges World Bank to suspend loans to state government. That's also coming from The Guardian today. the judiciary and Justice Mohammed Dachijo is concerned. That's an editorial on the front page of The Guardian this morning.
We move on to the Vanguard newspaper. Federal government hints at reintroducing full autonomy for Nigerian universities. Federal government reviews draft policy on local vaccine manufacturing. Hardship: more Nigerians opt for loans to make ends meet. 5 dead as bandits clash with security agents in Katsina. Syrup to World Bank: suspend loans to states over misspending. Oba of Benin visits Lagos, harps on Nigeria's unity. Women group protest in Kano faults appeal court verdict. Police DSS neutralized 3-man POS robbery gang in Enugu. How to prevent electoral shambles in Nigeria by Professor Tairo Jaga. Red Hot Martinez maintain Inter's Serie A lead at Juventus. And that's, of course, on the sports side of the Vanguard this morning. We take some more stories out of the Vanguard newspaper. This one says hardship. Okay, taking that one before. How to prevent electoral shambles. Also taking that one. 17 hostages arrive in Israel as Hamas seeks extension of truce. Kebbi Police Command loses inspector to a lone car accident. United Airlines faults bad weather over diversion of Abuja-bound aircraft. Guinness World Records: Eniola surpasses 50 hours washathon target. And we take one more story before we move on to another one. Biden announces release of 4-year-old U.S. hostage by Hamas.
All right, to the Daily Trust now. Tinubu's dragging us to our graves, says Sule Lamido. That's on the front page of the Daily Trust today. Military wipes out terrorists hiding on Borno Mountain. Traders of Kwara Market fire says over 100 million naira lost in Inferno. Umai's concrete road proposal stirs debate and controversy. 5.6 billion naira wheat project scam. Ex-NISA boss arrested 11 months after his dismissal. Kidnapping. FCT lists worst hit councils in Abuja. Don't blame Western democracy for Nigeria's leadership crisis. Ex-minister tell ex-president Obasanjo. Front page of the Daily Trust today.
To the Premium Times newspaper, ECOWAS court declares sections of Nigerian press law as human rights violations. Gunmen abduct, kill traditional ruler in Southeast. Some more stories out of the Premium Times this morning. Updated: Sierra Leone declares nationwide curfew after attack on military armory. Russia-Ukraine war: how Ukrainians are living through the war. Nigerian governor abandons multi-billion naira government house, runs government from country home. Key Boko Haram figure: others likely killed in airstrikes in Borno. ECOWAS court, okay, taking that one as well. Confusions as Abuja-bound aircraft lands in Delta. How my aide was allegedly lynched in Abuja, according to a lawmaker. Rivers PDP chairperson resigns to take up Tinubu's appointment. ECOWAS condemns plan to truncate peace. Dismiss Catholic priest remanded for allegedly raping, impregnating teenager. 3 men allegedly gang raped 20-year-old woman in Imo. Minister criticized for breach of admission rules by university he once administered. And finally, from the Premium Times newspaper, National Assembly members don't read some laws they make, according to a lawyer. We have to go on our first commercial break this morning. When we return, we'll be back to analyze the stories. Do not go anywhere.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to 32 FM, 94.9.
tí Nine Mobile Network Naija gangan bá jẹ́ àyò rẹ̀, èrè ńlá ń dúró dè ọ́. Nígbàkúgbà tí o bá nílò dátà sí láti wo sinimá tàbí gba oríṣiríṣi àjàbalẹ̀ eré ìdárayá, Nine Mobile wà fún ọ. Pẹ̀lú 1,500 naira péré, wàá jẹ ìgbádùn 8 gigabyte látọ̀dọ̀ Nine Mobile. O tún lè fi 9.5 gigabyte ṣe ìfàjẹ pẹ̀lú 2,000 naira péré àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Darapọ̀ mọ́ Nine Mobile lónìí tàbí kí o tẹ *301# láti yan dátà olówó pọ́kú tí ó ṣe gbẹ́kẹ̀lé. Nine Mobile wà níbí fún ọ wà níbí fún Naija.
Kí ló ń sún ọpọ́n ìrẹsì jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù lọ sípele ìgbádùn tó ga? Ṣé tí wọ́n bá sè é pẹ̀lú kóró náà fún adùn tó kà màmá yẹn ni? Tàbí tẹ́ bá jẹ́ pẹ̀lú ojúlówó sàláàdì Nàìjíríà, èso kábéjì, kárọ̀tì, lẹ́tùsì, àtẹ̀wà oníkíndìnrín díẹ̀.
Ó ní láti jẹ́ méjèèjì. Ṣé jollof rice rẹ pẹ̀lú adùn kóró náà kí o wá jẹ́ pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀fọ́. Ó yá, jẹ́ kí ọ̀pọ̀ oúnjẹ rẹ gbé pẹ́ẹ́lí. Lónìí, jẹun tó dáa.
This holiday season, think of moments you cherish the most with your loved ones. Moments that bring us together with DSTV. The feels.
Heartwarming family shows work best in my house.
The wins.
For me and my guys, Premier League and Champions League is all we need.
The suspense.
I don't play with our Niger drama series weeknights and weekends.
The giggles.
My favorite cartoon character is so much fun. Teen Titans Go!
Fill your holiday with the best moments. Choose moments that bring us together this holiday. Watch and stay connected. DSTV, it's your moment.
Mọ́mì wa, kí ló ń jẹ́ kí tí oní ṣokoléètì tẹ́ ẹ kò rí yọ̀yọ̀yọ̀? Ṣé yọ̀yọ̀yọ̀ látara mílìkì ni tàbí yọ̀yọ̀yọ̀ látara wàrà? Ǹjẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ wípé ìdá 20 tàbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ mílìkì ló ń bẹ nínú Milo Active Go? Milo, ó kún láti tẹ̀síwájú.
Milo! Hey driver, make up to 250,000 naira every week. Download INDrive to give rides to people in Nigeria and start making money. Average driver's weekly revenue based on making 15 trips daily after subtracting license fee according to INDrive statistics in 2023.
See how I'm using corner eye to look at you as you keep pressing *321# on your phone. Is it not credit that you want to borrow from Glow?
Yes, now. What happened? Has the code changed?
Where have you been, girl? *303# is the new code to borrow credit and data on Glow.
So the code is no longer *321#, but *303#?
Confirmento. Voila! It worked, oh! Before Uncle, *303#, not before show. But, guy, I hope so the data where you borrow go reach me and you.
Dial *303# to borrow credit and data on Glow and pay later. *303#, new code, same great ease.
Glow Unlimited.
Hi there, my name is Mercy Johnson Okoje.
My name is Joke Silva.
Hi there, I am Aproko Doctor.
My name is Chef Winnie, aka Delicious Food.
It's your boy Cruz with Joe. I love cooking.
And my choice of cooking oil.
And my choice of cooking oil is Power Oil.
My choice is Power Oil.
Use Power Oil. It's triple filtered. It contains omega-6 and 9, and it's fortified with vitamin A. Plus, it comes in different packs and sizes, so you can afford it without breaking the bank.
Hallelujah! Christ United Ministries International and City Changers Global, in collaboration with the Body of Christ in Ibadan, is inviting you to a 5-day citywide crusade with the theme, Grace. This powerful crusade will be coming up from Wednesday, 29th of November to Saturday, 2nd of December, 2023 by 5 p.m. daily at Liberty Stadium, Okeado, Ibadan. Please note, medical outreach holds on Tuesday, 28th, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., while empowerment and charity comes up 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. from Thursday, 29th to Saturday, 2nd of December 2023 at Liberty Stadium, Ibadan. Ministers' Conference holds at Molete Baptist Church, Challenge, Ibadan from Wednesday 29th to Friday 1st of December by 9 a.m. daily. Also featuring Youth Fiesta on Tuesday 28th of November by 3 p.m. prompt. God's servants will be ministering powerfully. Apostle Matthew Luajoba, Apostle Colonel Akiyemiju, Reverend Samson Ajetumobi, Right Reverend Dr. W. Aladikugbe, Most Reverend Olumuyiwa O. Odejayi, Bishop Dr. Francis Walioke. Jesus is Lord.
Bó ṣe ń wò mí yìí, mo jẹ́ kan nínú àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ jẹun dáadáa. Ìdí tó fi jẹ́ wípé tí mo bá fẹ́ jẹun, ọ̀pọ̀ nǹkan tó dáa ni mo máa ń fi sínú ẹ̀ fún àsáró mi lẹ́yìn tí mo bá fẹja sí i. Màá fàlùbọ́sà, tàtàṣé àti úgú ṣẹ̀jọ́ ẹ̀. Màá wá fi kóró náà tá a jẹ́ kó sọkútù wọ̀wọ̀ sí i fádùn tó gbámúṣé. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ìgbé ayé tó dáa ni téèyàn bá jẹun tó dáa.
Ṣẹjọ́ gbogbo oúnjẹ rẹ pẹ̀lú ojúlówó ewébẹ̀. Wá fi kóró náà dára sí i fún adùn tó gbámúṣé yẹn. Lónìí, jẹun tó dáa.
Connection is very important, especially when it's strong, and you don't realize this until you are cut off. Keep your connection strong at home or on the go with INT'L Home Broadband Internet. Get any of our devices like the 7500 MiFi or the 10,000 router with instant 30 gigabytes or the 20,000 router with instant 100 gigabytes. Hurry to the nearest INT'L shop or visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to get started.
INT'L, a reason to imagine.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Thank you for staying with us on the Break of Dawn Papers Review on 32 FM 94.9. We go straight into the analysis. We have Mr. Femi Olukunle, who's going to be doing that with us this morning. I am DENIKE Ademuwago.
And I am OLORUNTOBA Yusuf. Morning, Mr. Femi Olukunle. Good to have you join us on the show.
Yeah, the man whose name establishes the supremacy of God as the most supreme king.
That's
I like that
one.
one. I like that one.
That's the new one.
Morning, sir.
And Adenike,
Thank
daughter
you,
of the celestial king.
Thank
Good
you,
morning.
sir. Good morning. All right, we start off with this one. It's recurring on some of the papers. NAF airstrikes kill Boko Haram commander Abu Assad, 100 others. And it says following air surveillance which confirmed that over 100 heavily armed Boko Haram/ISWAP terrorists were seen around some structures in the Mandara Mountains in Borno State. The Daily Post says they were holding a meeting, or would I say allegedly, reportedly holding a meeting in preparation to carry out a major attack on innocent victims. Although we must commend the Air Force for this feat, but do you project a sustainable plan in the eradication of Boko Haram? Airstrikes and air raids are good, but you know how this works. They could kill another commander tomorrow and someone else steps in line in the place of the authority and who continues the vision, mission, statement of Boko Haram/ISWAP.
Sincerely speaking, we need to commend our military. They are doing so much. You see, while we are at home sleeping, they are in the forest under harsh weather, tackling these irresponsible elements who are disturbing the peace of the country. So they need commendation. Let's not forget that they are human beings too. They are children of some people, husbands of some people, wives of some people, parents of some people. So it is a real service to the nation that they are rendering. So we salute them. However, the military themselves have said that the most difficult war to execute is guerrilla war. And what we are having now is guerrilla war. You see, the enemy is not seriously known. So, and these recalcitrant terrorists, they reproduce one another. When some are extinguished, when some are neutralized, they get some people. That's why they go into the cities to steal human beings, more especially young men, and they constrict them into their camp for terrorism. So I think what the federal government needs to do is to use technology, because we really have to go to their bases. When fire is burning, you don't fight the tongue of the fire, you fight the base of the fire. So we need to fight the base where these people congregate, or where their tents and camps are, to uproot them from that place. So not that we uproot them where we see them holding meetings or when they come to attack. So, and technology will help us. Don't forget that there was a time that one American was stolen in Nigeria, and he was transported to Nigeria because they know that they can safely hide him in Nigeria. In Borno State there. And the American military men came. They spotted where that man was kept, and they went there without having any collateral damage. They rescued their own man and neutralized some of these miscreants. So that kind of technology is what I think will help our military to achieve better successes.
Okay, let's move away from that now. We'll go to tertiary education, and this time is an alarm being raised by ASU about the shortage of lecturers in universities, and they're saying two factors are responsible: the IPPIS platform that was introduced by the federal government for the payment of salaries, and then the Jackpot syndrome. We've seen a lot of young people leaving the country in different sectors in droves. In fact, it was the doctors that used to raise this kind of alarm, and now it's coming from the university system as well. I'm reading the reports that, there are like over 100 vacancies in some institutions due to the fact that these lecturers are leaving. How big of an issue is this, and what can be done? Of course, I mean, people are at liberty to migrate anywhere they want, right? But it's leaving an impact, because it's leaving an effect on the education system, because there's a lot of shortages being left behind by the exit of these lecturers.
Now, one thing that we all know is that there is no nation that can rise, that can be developed above the level of intelligence of its teaching force. Now, in Nigeria here, we have always forgotten that these lecturers are the ones training Nigerian workforce. Now, this IPPIS that you talked about, this idea of a payment model was manufactured by the Ivory Tower, and the federal government refused to accept it. And the Ivory Tower, the universities are expected to be the think tank for any nation. That is where development people should make researches.
Yeah, they developed UTAS as against IPPIS of the federal government.
Exactly, yes. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So that is where the development should come. But when they develop something and that they trained before you got into the employment of a federal government or state or local or whatever private sector, you are now saying that those who trained you are morons. They don't think well. It is because of underlying factor, and the underlying factor is corruption. We have seen this IPPIS. It has been tested, and it has been, the lecturers have established the fact that it is corruption laden, and they themselves in the federal government have said that that thing has opened door to corruption. So it is demoralizing when those we are expected to think for us, to make researches for us, to discover what God has hidden in the firmament for us through research, and then they have done it, and some people will say no, it is rubbish because of corruption. That is one, but I don't think that one is potent enough to send lecturers out of the Ivory Towers. What is potent is self-esteem and self-actualization. The lecturers studied, their parents spent money to train them, and there's no parent who has invested money in training of his children that would not expect a return from the child. But the child must be comfortable first before he thinks about taking care of the parents. These lecturers are not comfortable. Most Nigerian workers are not comfortable. So unfortunately for the parents, the succor is not coming. It's not seen in the horizon, because those who are to take care of them, either in their middle ages or at their old ages, when they are almost breasting the tape, are not comfortable with themselves. Now, you can imagine when a lecturer takes patronage sum as salary at the end of the month, which cannot take care of him, take care of pay his bills, and you see a politician who didn't even go to school. I read the verdict of a court of appeal on I can't remember, one of the states in the north. The grouse was that man forged certificate, and the judges were saying that let's not talk about that. He doesn't even need school cert. What he needs is attempt. He has attempted sitting for school cert. When you hear that kind of ugly stories, why won't the lecturers be disappointed to the extent of leaving the country? So those who are ruling them, who are taking humongous amounts of money, I don't want to insult anybody this morning, but the fact of the matter is that the self-actualization they expected to have from studying day and night, they have not achieved it. That is why they are going. And now they are saying that they want to establish more universities, about 32 or so more universities. I think that one is it doesn't apply to sensibility. Honestly, it is ugly to hear that those you have, you are not taking care of them. We don't have enough manpower, and you want to establish more. So they want to continue to make a rubbish of a university system. So I think they should stop idea of having more universities. They should think about energizing and empowering the ones we have already, so that they may deliver.
All right, let's quickly touch on SERAP. From the Punch newspaper, SERAP opposes fresh World Bank loans for states. SERAP is asking the World Bank to probe the loans acquired by 36 state governors in Nigeria and immediately suspend further loans to the states until they explain how previously acquired loans were spent, just as some states have come under scrutiny for the amount spent on running costs. And the rising debt profile of the 36 states, some governors are buying SUVs and buying trucks and all of those things. What's your reaction to this story? Should the World Bank probe, as SERAP as suggested?
I thank God for the life of SERAP and Huriwa. I've always said it on this program. If not for these two bodies, these freedom fighters for the people, I don't know what this country will have become. Because NLC that is supposed to do so is not doing, it's just waking up and is incapacitated in a way. But that story, I see it from two sides. One, it is so beautiful that SERAP has approached World Bank to say that, hey, stop giving these people loans, because they are not spending the loans on what they said they will spend it. They are spending it on luxury to make themselves comfortable. They build comfort zones for themselves at the expense of the people who are going to pay back the loans. So I think it is so beautiful, but I doubt whether World Bank will do that, because if it is the pleasure of World Bank that these people are going cap in hand to it to collect loan, because that we continue to tie Nigeria to the apron of World Bank. We enslave Nigeria, we enslave our economy to World Bank, and World Bank will be able to dictate to us what we must do, when we must sleep, when we must eat, when we must have a bath, and all the rest. And World Bank is aware that among the nations in Africa, Nigeria is so divinely blessed. So it will be in their interest to tie us to their apron. However, I love a step that SERAP took further, threatening World Bank that if it does not yield to its demand, it will go to court, it will sue World Bank. I love that.
But it doesn't make you wonder what these governors do with these funds? I mean, even I know we talk about tertiary education a lot, the federal government and NASU and everything. Even at the state level, the primary and secondary education, I mean, we can talk about
tertiary level too.
Everything is, primary education, primary healthcare is within their purview. Mm-hmm. Look at, the mess they make of it. Even the state universities as well. Mm-hmm. Some of these governors are owing lecturers at the state level, but it doesn't get talked about too much. So what does it make you wonder where these funds go?
Sincerely,
they say the World Bank has a portfolio of $8.5 billion spread across the country.
Sincerely, I wonder, but I'm not surprised. You see, it is not that they don't pay the some of these state universities. It's not only that they don't pay the lecturers well. The facilities that lecturers need to work with are not there.
Even the state hospitals, the
state hospitals, primary health care center. There are so many primary schools that are dilapidated, whose buildings are dilapidated. Pupils are living under buildings whose roofs have been blown off by by the storm, and some even land under trees. So harsh conditions.
Are under the purview of the governors.
Yes. So roads are bad. Agriculture is not developed and everything. And yet, when you look at them, they live in affluence. So that is why I think what SERAP is doing is in the best interest of Nigerians. So that's why I welcome it.
All right, let's quickly. Okay, we have to go on a commercial break. When we return, we'll touch on some more stories and open the phone lines. Stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Omo, you're always on your phone. You don't even have time for your guys anymore. Where you they see this data?
Sorry, bro. It's Ayoba.
Ayoba? Which babe is that one again?
Ayoba is not a babe. It's the all-in-one app that lets you chat and call friends, listen to music, play games, get trendy gist, and many more. All on the app. No need for multiple apps. Just use Ayoba and enjoy.
Yo, tell me more.
Yes! With Ayoba, you can play, work, have fun, share files, and many more. And that's not all. MTN subscribers get 700 MB weekly to enjoy all these on Ayoba. So, what are you waiting for? Download Ayoba now on Play Store or App Store to get started.
Guy, this Ayoba is better than you said, oh.
MTN, what are we doing today?
Hi there, my name is Mercy Johnson Okoji.
My name is Joke Silva.
Hi there, I am Aproko Doctor.
My name is Chef Winnie, aka Delicious Food.
It's your boy Cruise with Joe. I love cooking.
And my choice of cooking oil.
And my choice of cooking oil is Power Oil.
My choice is Power Oil.
Use Power Oil. It's triple filtered. It contains omega-6 and 9, and it's fortified with vitamin A. Plus, it comes in different packs and sizes, so you can afford it without breaking the bank.
What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it when it is cooked with no seasoning cubes for that sumptuous taste? Or when you serve it with correct Nigerian salad, cabbage, carrot, lettuce, and a bit of kidney beans?
It's both. Season your jollof with the rich taste of Knorr cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So, go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
tí nine mobile network naija gangan bá jẹ́ ayọ̀ rẹ̀ èrè ńlá ń dúró dè ọ́ nígbàkúgbà tí o bá nílò dátà sí láti wo sinimá tàbí gba oríṣiríṣi àjàbalẹ̀ eré ìdárayá nine mobile wà fún ọ pẹ̀lú 1,500 naira péré wàá jẹ ìgbádùn 8 gigabyte látọ̀dọ̀ nine mobile o tún lè fi 9.5 gigabyte ṣe ìfàjẹ pẹ̀lú 2,000 naira péré àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ darapọ̀ mọ́ nine mobile lónìí tàbí kí o tẹ star 301 hash láti yọ dátà olówó pọ́kú tí ó ṣe gbẹ́kẹ̀lé nine mobile wà níbí fún ọ wà níbí fún Naija.
Hey driver, make up to 250,000 naira every week. Download INT'L to give rights to people in Nigeria and start making money. Average driver's weekly revenue based on making 15 trips daily after subtracting license fee according to INT'L statistics in 2023.
72 hours with God. It's December edition. God will be working miracles, liberating every destiny through the prophetic ministry of his anointed servant, Prophet Abel Taiwojo, tagged No More Delay, is a special, powerful program you need at this time. Join us on Friday 8th to Sunday 10th of December 2023 at Mercy Camp, Kilometer 18 Ibadan Expressway, Osengiri, Ibadan. Friday and Saturday morning session from 9 a.m. to 12 noon WAT. Afternoon session 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. WAT. Vigil 12 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. WAT. And on Sunday 10th of December from 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon WAT. While Vigil will be coming up from 10 p.m. till dawn. Music ministrations by Elijah Akintunde, Adeyinka Lashiyori, Dare Melody, and Dare Justify. God's servants will be ministering so powerfully. Prophet Taiwojo and other anointed ministers of God. For inquiries 0805-027-5779. Connect with us on Facebook at Prophet Taiwojo Live.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey, and when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of Knorr seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Welcome back, 32 FM 94.9, Break It Down Papers Review. Right now, I'll be opening the phone lines for you to chime in on the conversation, give your comment, thought on some of the things we've analyzed on the show so far this morning. The numbers are 070-55-000-949, 0097-000-949. We're also on Facebook at 32 FM 949 Ibadan.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, we take some reactions from Facebook. Okedi Ramabatune says, our reading culture is not encouraging because people are looking for means of survival. especially looking for what to keep body and soul together. Can you blame them? Hello. Hello, good morning. All right, Mr. Femi, can we quickly touch on this one? According to this story, it says that the reps are considering this bill for national apprenticeship scheme, and as well they're seeking to make Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa official languages, and they're considering these two bills to allow for more national languages outside English as Nigeria's lingua franca, and also the situation where you have some apprentice where they undergo training in a particular craft or vocation for an agreed number of years. It happens a lot in the southeast. They want to institutionalize it through a legislative intervention. What's your reaction to this?
I don't really think we need legislation over that.
Please hold that thought. Hello, good morning.
Because the enabling environment will make people learn. I think this thing is within the purview of the state governors. Because
hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Benga Mario, calling from Apata.
All right.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go on.
All right. On the troops that neutralized some Boko Haram members, I want to say kudos to them. I want to pray for them that God will continue to guide them and that their lives will be protected by God's grace. And I equally want to appeal to our government that those military who died in the course of their duty to the nation, that the government should please not forget their family. Let the government please take care of the family they left behind. They don't need to spend life of our military men. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Thank you.
All right.
So as I was talking, we don't need legislation for people to learn trade. What governors need to do, I don't know what governors discuss when they meet. That their governors forum, I don't know, because there was a time when I left secondary school, there were so many technical colleges.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
My name is Philip Alabi from Malaka Shebolo. I just want to comment on the statement related to Sarah, Social Economic and Rights Academy Project, that they should not grant our state government fresh loan because the one they took in the past, they cannot account for it. When the one they are taking, is either they acquire it or it was misspent. Right from 1999 up to this day, all the grants, the loan we have obtained, they cannot account for it. They are just combining debt on debt. This government, they know that after their 8 years, they will go. It is the masses that will suffer for the repayment. The issue of our military that combat the Boko Haram idols, I commend them also for that one. I want them to deploy technology because this war has been on for long. You can't continue fighting war. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
So as I was saying, there were so many technical colleges where people learn different types of trades. But where are those technical colleges today? They are gone. I don't know what the governors discuss when they meet at their forum. So I think the governors should be told to do something along that line.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my sister and everyone in the studio.
Morning.
It's John Olaruwaju calling from Agugu. On the issue of Sarah, me too, I have to say my own take on it. Actually, every one of us in Nigeria know that the way the governors in the state, in various states, the way they were spending is too much. Can we able to explain the kind of money budgeted for the feeding for Ipapanu and so on to billions of naira? Why we have local government road so bad to the extent that they did not even bother to even look at that area. So all these things, I think it's kudos to Sarah, but I don't know to some extent how Sarah can stop these things. And we know Nigerians supposed to even, it's a good thing if we can even protest on this issue. It's too much. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you. All right, Miriam Yetunde says, good morning. Nothing seems to be functioning well in Nigeria, and this as a result of having bad leaders. It's a pity that this poor economy has subjected more Nigerians into abject poverty, and the federal government seems to have no sustainable blueprint to promote the economy, which is very bad. How do we get out of this mess as a nation? Miriam Yetunde on Facebook. I think we have one from Okediran Babatunde. Yeah.
Says congratulations to the military for sending terrorists back to devil. Keep gathering information and act fast to clear these miscreants. Ayorinde Daotola says the university lecturers fight with the government over their payment system of IPPIS is because both sides are fraught with corruption. Lecturers want to earn from multiple places and get paid even when they don't show up physically for work, while the government also want to pay only for a job done. Both sides are typically corrupt, selfish Nigerians. That is why the fight has remained unresolved. Thieves on both sides.
Tulokwe Adeyemi says, morning. Lecturer shortage will continue to hit our varsities until people in government rise up to the occasion by... okay, I think...
that went away.
Yes.
All right, rise up to the occasion.
Yeah. By doing the needful in saving our education sector that's already on the verge of a collapse, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have it back now. The rate of insecurity keeps increasing on a daily basis, and the welfareism of these lecturers is nothing to write home about. Hence, the need for them to seek greener pasture. This is even evident in the budgetary allocation allocated to education sector, which is below UNESCO standard compared to the cost of governance in the country. May God deliver Nigeria from self-bondage.
All right, federal government moves to crash cooking gas prices. Mr. Femi Olukun, let's quickly touch on that. The minister has reportedly constituted a committee with a mandate to come up with recommendations on how to boost supplies and crash LPG prices within a week. I mean, looking at how some Nigerians have resorted to other means like firewood, charcoal, cost-effective ways of cooking, the supply and increment of gas is posing a serious problem. Do you think the agenda to crash the prices will work? Because there's a saying that once it goes up in Nigeria, it rarely comes back down, and we also have the festivities coming in.
Yeah, I agree with you. Anything that goes up in Nigeria does not obey the law of gravity, and including the prices of goods and services. They don't obey the law of gravity in Nigeria. However, maybe the minister has just woken up because he's minister in charge of gas sector of the petroleum industry.
Resources, yes.
However, one thing that amuses me is that you see these state governors annually they plant tree. They say tree planting day, and they say they have bought thousands of tree seedlings with millions, if not billions, of naira. At the end of the day, you don't treat people well. People will go into the forest to deforest the nation, and thereby causing imbalance in the ecosystem, and causing wahala for all of us. So. Now that he says he has woken up to tackle why we are flaring gas in the Niger Delta from time immemorial up to this moment, and people don't have enough gas to use in the country, and where they have it is the prices are skyrocketing. Maybe when as he has woken up now, there will be succor for the people.
All right, it's time for us to leave the studio. Thank you so much for joining us on the Papers Review, on the Break It Down Papers Review this morning. I am DENIKE Ademowago.
And I am OLORUNTOBA Yusuf. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.